Hello guys, welcome here. Are you looking for some great ideas to make your toddler start doing the study? In this video I'm going to give you some tips that how you can start doing the teaching. I want to tell you that how you can start teaching them writing, actually tracing. I want to give you some tips how to start. These tips will be very helpful for your baby to feel fun while doing the study. Because I don't want to confuse you guys just by giving you the worksheets. This is now how it works. You have to start with the basics. When they are very good in their basics, then you can give them the writing practice worksheets. Make sure that you are starting when they are 2.5 years or above, because their palm is not fully developed. Thing is that let them do coloring as much as they want. You can use the box or you can use the prints. You can take out the printout of their choice and let them do color as much as they can. You can give them prints. You can give them crayons, you can give them other paints, you can give them sketch pen, whatever. After giving them a lot of coloring, you can go ahead and let them do scribbling in the blank paper. They hold the pencil from the top, in the tripod, whichever they want. Let them draw whatever they want to make on the paper, so they can make the pencil very friendly. Let them trace the line in whatever way they want to do, in the fun way, so they will have the grip on the pencil. Next step is to teach them tracing. Now tracing has 4 steps. First, you have to teach them how to make the standing line, sleeping line, slanting line and curves. Actually, these are the basic strokes of writing, tracing. So number 1 is standing line. The standing line basically are the straight lines, and these are in the vertical shape. Number 2 is sleeping line or the horizontal line. Number 3 is the slanting line. These are of 2 types. It can be backward slanting lines or it can be forward slanting lines. And the last one, these are the curves. The curves are of 4 types. The forward curves, the backward curves, the downward curves and the upward curves. These are actually semicircles, and these are very helpful in making many alphabets. Actually, all the alphabets of ABC are totally dependent upon these stroke of writing. If the child has mastered in them, then it would be very easy for him to practice the alphabets easily. You can make this kind of patterns and let them either trace it with the finger, or they can use some crayons and another thing. When you are teaching them the tracing, make sure that they are very good in making the lines and curves. They should not make the lines, the mistakes of doing it in a halfway. I mean, in the starting they will make the half lines and half curves. So you should encourage them to complete the whole lines and complete all the curves in one time. Once they have mastered in them, then we can go ahead and give them the worksheets properly for writing the alphabets and number and all the other stuff. You can give them dash or dots and let them join them. You can already tell them which way they have to go. You should make these type of dots, the big dots and small dots, and ask them to join them. First you have to make the standing line, dots the sleeping line dots, then the slanting line dots, and more important, the curves, the forward curve, upward curve, downward curve, and backward curve. These are very helpful for them. You should make the practice of your children again and again, so that they will have the recognition of the shapes of the lines. To teach them properly, you can give them two types of worksheets. One will be educational and one will be just for fun. So in the fun way, you can give them different kinds of activities of standing lines, sleeping lines, etc. So first start with the sleeping lines. You can make the pattern like you have to take the car towards the house, and you will have to take the butterfly towards the leaf. There is a pencil and there is a geometry box. You will have to take the pencil into the geometry box and balloons to their balloon fellows. Like this, there you can make a lot of activities to develop the interest of your children in making the lines or joining the dots. You can make the candle or matchbox to join them. There are a lot of activities that you can make. There is a flower, you have to take the one flower to the other flower, like you have to take one tree to the other tree, the duck towards to the baby duck. Like there is a bat, you have to join it with the ball. There is a book and there is a pencil, you have to join them. This kind of activities will make fun for your kid, and it will be very helpful to develop the interest of your children towards the study. And you can also make a tree and make the lines in them, and you can ask them to join the dots. It will be very comfortable for them to join these kinds of dots. Come towards the standing line activities. I have made a lot of activities of standing lines for you. There are butterflies. You can make the butterfly in the standing lines, so you can make the activities for the standing lines as well. These kind of activities will be the source of fun for them. You can take the idea of making different activities of standing line. You can make these kind of patterns of standing line as well. Or you can make the interesting things like the things in which the children have the interest, like lollipop, like candies, like heart-shaped candies. So you can ask them to make the lollipops of candies, like round shaped candy, other candy, and you can ask them to join these lines. And there is another activity. You can ask them to, you can make a beautiful boat. So you should make the lines in them, and you can ask your children to join the lines of the boats. And other activities like you can make sun, you can make heart, you can make flower, lollipop, you can make butterfly. The thing that comes in your mind, you can make. You can put all these things in the activities to make your child comfortable, not feel bored. He will really take the interest in making these kind of activities, doing these kind of activities. So I have made another activities. There is a tree activity. There are a lot of flowers. You have to take the flowers, come towards the land, or you can say they are falling down. So you have to make you have to join the dots. And you can also make the other activities, like there is a tree and you can make the leaves also. You can make different kind of fruits and ask your toddler to join the dots. And sometimes you have to make the colors on your own.